Somebody stop this man, this scoundrel. He's evil. He's got an eye patch, which means he's up to no good. He's got nefarious intentions. You know what? I haven't used marked in ages. Let's do a marked run, dude. Let's try a marked run. How about that? Do some mouse aiming for once. This seems like it could be fun. Maybe it's gonna be a bit easier to aim with. I don't know. Problem is that I gotta take into account the bullet travel time. And the fact that the crosshair has to travel as well, which is a bit annoying sometimes. I guess as long as I keep it like towards the center of the room, that should be easy. It certainly makes dodging a little bit easier. Or like having to like dodge and aim and stuff. It's like I'm playing Gungeon again, man. But it's like a massive tears up, which is why I kind of like having it. And hey, maybe I get like... Oh, dude, if I can get technology with this or something, that would be awesome, actually. Being able to have something that's hitscan, that doesn't have like bullet travel time and whatnot, is actually going to be very good. Matter of fact, for once, I think I might actually be happy if I can get some shot speed upgrades. Normally you'll catch me being kind of indifferent about shot speed or even upset about getting it, but with this build, with marked, I'm all for it. Also, I can't believe that that's what my Tinted Rock gave me right there. What the hell, man? Tinted Rock really out here hitting me with the bomb and troll bomb payout? Like, what the hell, man? That's all I'm worth? Has anybody ever tried hooking up an eye tracker to, like, your cursor with this? I feel like that could be fun. Imagine, like, you're using an eye tracker to aim, and then, like, you know, wherever you're looking is where you're shooting. That'd be kind of cool, right? It's like you're getting immersed in Isaac, dude. It's like VR, dude. Pog, it's like VR. Ooh, I don't have bombs. No, I don't have bombs. I don't have money either. Should've just used that bomb in the curse room. What was I thinking? Yeah, well. I was so keen on looking at my secret room, you know? I was like, oh man, what if the secret room is good? It wasn't. There was nothing of note in there. Or much rather, there was nothing I could access. But oh well. Curse of the Blind. Cool, okay, I'll take the right item. I was just asking for this. This is basically like having tech. It's tech 0.5, it's not quite the same, but it will work the same way. And I'm loving it. Look at that, man. That is perfect. Yes. A true twin-stick shooter. I actually don't know what the definition of a twin-stick shooter is. I think it's just like a top-down game. Top-down game where, like, you know, shooting and movement are on separate sticks on a D-pad. So, you know, and that's like kind of how Isaac works. You move with WASD, you shoot with the arrow keys, or if you're, God forbid, if you actually play this game on controller, which I'm sure some people do, because it does seem like a controller game, right? But I don't. I for one don't. Then you can do it that way too, I suppose. Although it must be hell to use marked on a controller. I would much rather have a mouse and keyboard for that. I can't believe that they still, I'm pretty sure, haven't made mouse aiming like into an official option in the game. Like you still have to like edit a config file to enable it, or download a mod to enable it. Even though it is like, it exists in the game. The code for mouse aiming exists in the game, and yet for some reason, it's not an official option. And, like, as you can see, it works flawlessly, so I don't really know why it's not official, honestly. It doesn't really make sense to me, but oh well. I'm sure they had their reasons. I'm sure they may have just forgot. All those things can happen. They always occur. Oh, dude, I love having range on enemies. I can just sit here and like let Tech 0.5 do the job. Yes, it's a bit inconsistent, but it works fine. Look at that. Beautiful. Plus, I can now buy that card that looked so enticing in the shop, because I got the money I needed naturally. Which means we're gonna have a quick look at what we have here. A magician card. Okay, I mean, I can use that on his boss fight, perhaps, avoid getting hit, and get my deal that way, because I sure as hell don't have a soul heart. It's turtlet. Well, I don't think he's gonna be very affected by the magician card, but nevertheless. Oh well, nevertheless. Yeah, he moves in such weird patterns, man. Okay, you did. I'm ignoring the deal mostly because I literally don't know what's inside, and I don't have the HP if there was a too hard item to take it, so I'm better off just ignoring it, going for angels instead. I haven't even checked my sack room. I mean, I wasn't gonna play it, but I might as well take a look inside. You know what? I might as well get some money out of blowing up this heart, and there's some red hearts lying around, so like, you know, it's not like I'm making much of a loss here. Is this a risky maneuver? Yes, it is, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. There you go. Bit of a waste? Yeah, maybe. But I wasn't feeling my abilities, man. I haven't had dinner yet. Gonna be a bit of a later dinner today, because I'm having it with my family. So, you know, I'm recording this pre-dinner. I'm not fully glycanized or whatever. My brain isn't functioning at 100% capacity. Probably. I don't really know how to judge how well my brain is doing in terms of brain power, but at least as far as I think about it, I'm not thinking. That's the thing. My brain isn't thinking. It's just doing stuff. At least I can see my items on this floor, right? So I know what's in here, and I know that I don't want depression, so I'd rather take a good tier effect in Mom's Contacts. Alright. I got tons of money, huh? Might as well check what's in here, then. Ooh, jumper cables is good. Owie. Well, there goes my deal chance. Look, it wasn't high to begin with. I'm not too upset about that. I can open this. Ooh, a credit card. Well, now I can get those jumper cables for free, and everything else for that matter. Why wouldn't I? It's all available to me. Boom. Yo, look at that, man. Yeah, I could have held onto the credit card and made better use of it. I probably would have gotten the money for the jumper cables naturally, or at least by blowing up like a shopkeeper, or worst case, my donation machine, if I had found a bomb, which I haven't so far. But like, you know, I can also just use it immediately and then carry another card, because I know how it always goes with these credit cards. I hang on to it and I'm like, oh, I want to use it on the dark room, I want to use it on the devil deal, and then I never end up using it. I actually got the deal? That's crazy. And it's actually a good item? That's crazy. I don't have a bomb? That's also crazy. God damn it. Oh well, what can you do? By the way, my fire rate is kind of crazy now. It's kind of nuts. I love it. I don't know, Tech Point 5 isn't affected by your fire rate, right? For better or for worse. It means if you have a good fire rate, it doesn't get any faster, but if you have a bad one, it doesn't get any slower either. So, it has its upsides and downsides. Which I guess means it synergizes better with slow fire rate. So what's the proc rate on Mom's Contact? It seems like it's proccing on like every shot, man. This shit is busted, dude. It's so good right now. How am I doing so well? It's crazy, man. Like, I'm destroying the game. I've gotten a bit of a damage up, mind you, and like a massive tier rate increase, mind you, so it makes sense to an extent, but still. And Cain does start with extra luck, and I've gotten a luck up. Okay, actually this run is kind of broken right now. It's like actually like really good for a second floor, third floor type deal here. Turns out it's actually kind of good. Like the Rainmaker is so toasted. Look at him. He's so done, dude. What do you do against this? No more damage plus some luck. Hell yeah. Teleport me out. Make it quick. There we go. That's what the full card is for. Saves you some time. I still don't have the bombs to go alt path, unfortunately. If the Angel Deal stayed open, I can go back in and blow up that statue, which would be tremendous right now. I doubt it will. Yeah, I would have been very surprised, but oh well. Ow. Well, there goes my fire rate. Gone, but not forgotten. I'll rebuild it. It's fine. We'll rebuild him. We'll make him stronger. Take it if you can withstand the power surge. Yeah, I didn't actually... No, I did play that Doom. I played Doom Eternal. I didn't play Doom 2016. Isn't that weird? How many people can say they've only played the second one of the modern Doom games and not the first? Oh, nice. A guppy item. I'll use it once. Why not? You know what? I'll use a Solo Samson. That seems like it could be fun. Using mouse aiming for like Solo Samson. Clear out some rooms with it. I'm a weird gamer when it comes to stuff like that, man. There's games I have played and I haven't played. If you ever like ask me about if I've played a game, the answer is probably no. But then there will be like crazy stories about how I've played like only like the third game in a series or something like that. Those things do occur. Like I've only played Risk of Rain 2. I haven't played the first one. I don't know, what other examples are there? I've only played Borderlands 2. I never played the first one or anything after. Okay, no, I did play the pre-sequel as well. Once. With a friend. It was okay. It was okay fun. I mean, Borderlands like really fell off, huh? You know what? Let's talk about that. And like that game has not entered my mind in ages, that franchise, but isn't like Borderlands 2 pretty much still like the best game in the franchise? Just heralded as the best one. Not just gameplay-wise, but also story-wise and all that. Isn't that kind of sad? How Gearbox have tried and failed to recapture the flame, recapture the lightning in a bottle with those games. I mean, I played Borderlands 2 a bit. I enjoyed it, certainly. I wouldn't consider it one of my favorite games ever, and I haven't played it enough to really pass that judgment as well. I mean, I've played through it a couple of times, because my friends were always playing it with me, right? But end of the day, I don't even remember all that much about it. It's just like mindless fun, right? It's a looter shooter. It's mindless fun. You don't really have to think about what you do too much. You kind of just get to enjoy yourself. At the end of the day, that's what it should be about with a game. With any game. You should just be able to enjoy yourself. A lover's card. Okay, give me my damn secret room right now. I'm using this shit. Stat. I don't care. I don't care about the repercussions. That's the wrong card. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, well, it's Dad's ring. It's something. Didn't really mean to use the Empress, but it's not like I really needed it either. To be fair, my damage output is kind of nuts. I forgot I pressed control to stop firing. It's kind of like muscle memory. Unfortunately, when you have something that swaps through your cards or something, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Alright. I love Mom's Contacts, man. That shit is so broken. I got a devil deal. I guess I didn't grab a key piece. Because I couldn't. I didn't have a bomb. Unfortunately, Death's Touch is kinda good, and I should take it. Having piercing now? Oh, man. This run is actually kinda busted, huh? Haven't had Marked in a while. It's given me some... Not newfound, because I already liked Marked to begin with. It's given me some, like, rediscovered... appreciation, I guess, for Marked. It's a good It's a good damn item. In the right circumstances. There are probably builds where it's not too fun to use. I can go all path now, which is huge. I love the idea of that. I just realized I should have probably converted all my HP to soul hearts and then traded for Death's Touch. I would have literally been cheaper that way, and I would have had more HP now, but oh well. Who cares, right? I know what's the best news I've heard all day is the fact that this is not an Ash Pit. It means it can't be a clutch boss fight on this floor. Though I would have been fine because I got piercing, ironically. I feel like I would have easily curb stomped him on this run, but oh well. You know what? For once I'll take Lusty Blood. The Lusty Blood Disrespecter has turned around. I will take Lusty Blood for once. Although Scorpio would have been better. Although I will admit, Scorpio would have been a better item. Wow, these are all playing cards. Ace of Hearts, Joker, Two of Spades, might as well just use that. Queen of Hearts, might as well just use that. For no reason, really. Hierophant, that does have a use. And then we'll hold on to Joker, and I will... Oh, not buy that. I will inevitably accidentally use the Joker card, and I will cry. It's gonna happen. I gotta pay attention to what card I have out. Because I'm gonna do something like this to stop firing. Okay, well, I just got teleported in. That's my shadow. I don't even care about my shadow. Whatever. Okay. Now I would love it if the deal didn't spawn this floor. So I can keep saving this Joker card for future floors and stuff like that instead. Like getting natural deals and all that good stuff. Man, I love Mark. Look, I can like just dodge this guy. I don't really have to like worry about him moving and stuff. It's good stuff. I didn't get a deal. You love to see it. What's the card? Sun. Might as well just get full mapping. Sure, I'll take Curse of the Tower. Why not? Don't say I never do anything for you. It's fun. It's a fun item. Well, they're dead. That's great. Comedy. Comedy, as they say, does go hand in hand with tragedy. So far, we have yet to experience tragedy on this run. There hasn't been many tragic occurrences, thankfully, which is positive. It's a good thing. I do appreciate that. Is stepping on these buttons worth it for a chest? Yeah, because I have golden bombs. So I absolutely will do it. It's free, basically. It's not worth it. Comedy is like a wild thing, right? Because like obviously it's always subjective. Everybody's got their own tastes as to what they find funny. What is like the most objectively funny thing you can think of? Like something that almost anybody, no matter their political beliefs, their religious beliefs, their culture, will find humorous. It's gotta be like body humor, right? Like slapstick stuff or something like that. Or like, you know, like body humor, I mean like, you know, people getting like, not injured necessarily, but like, you know, like falling over. Like, I think you'll be hard-pressed to find a person in the world that will not consider fat people falling over to be funny. Maybe if they're fat themselves, but to be fair, this is the one hill I'll die on. This is the one phobia, quote-unquote, the one phobic I'll be. I would argue I'm a little fat-phobic. Not to like a, you know, an extent that is like ridiculous. I'm not gonna like harass people for being overweight or whatever. A lot of people that are overweight have, and this is not pun intended, have their own weight to bear. They have their own problems, right? There's usually a reason why they have eating disorders, or some of it can be a little genetic as well. But there's also a lot of willpower and, you know, drive involved in not being fat. If you're too lazy to work out or to go on a diet or something like that, that is your fault. Like, you have control over it. You might be, you know, some people might be more preconditioned to being overweight than others. Absolutely. They might have like, you know, disadvantages that makes it easier for them to put on weight and harder to lose it, but it's not impossible. It's always possible. You just gotta have the will to put in the work for it, right? Anyway, that's not really the topic at hand. What I'm trying to say is, I think most people in the world will always find people falling over, especially if they're overweight. We'll find that to be humorous or funny. Like you can't tell me you haven't seen like a video of like a fat person running after something and then just like falling over and eating shit. Like, people falling over eating shit is always funny, but something about a fat person eating shit like just makes it funnier. Yeah, I'm a bad person, okay? I get it. I'm a bad person. You can tell me. You can tell me all about it. You can't like go around telling me and then go ahead and laugh at those videos yourself, because I know you do. My reflection, how does that work with marked? You know what? We're going with a zany run today. It actually works. Okay, I mean, the range is so high that it doesn't even matter. Okay, that's fine then. It just gave me a damage up. I'm not complaining. That's okay. I just got a... Jesus Christ. I forgot these guys do that. I just got a massive damage increase. Cool. Who are we fighting? Horny boys. Well, you guys are toasted. You know what? I'm even gonna use the strength card just because I feel like it. I feel like doubling my damage output against these guys for no particular reason. I got a deal, which is cool. Means I can save my Joker card for longer. It is Krampus. Means Tech 0.5 got nerfed though because of my reflection. True, that is a problem. Should I swap out I mean, yeah, I should swap this out for that. That makes sense. I don't remember there being anything exciting in the shop, so I'm just not gonna bother even backtracking for it. If I haven't committed to memory, it can't have been a crazy good item that I would have wanted to come back for. So it doesn't matter. Curse of the Blind again? God damn it. Owie. Why was I so greedy? I could have just taken my time and, like, I wouldn't have gotten hit there, but oh well. You know what, let's use Head of Krampus a little bit. Man, it sucks. They nerfed it into the ground, huh? It does, like, no damage now. It used to do a lot of, like, or, like, at least it used to do decent damage. It does no damage now, man. Look how long it took those beams to kill these guys. That's crazy. My normal tiers do more damage at this point. At least make it scale up with your damage. Like, have it do a minimum amount of damage and then scale up from there if you have more than that. Instead of just being bad all around. It's just sad. Ah, screw it. I'll open this. All the bombs spawn on the other side. That's very funny. Greed, of course. To be expected, to be fair. Oh, cool. He gives me a Steam sale. Nice. When I least need it on the last shop of the run. Oh, well. What's the treasure room got? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go for the left one. Oh, I made the right choice. Let's go. Shot speed down sucks a bit with marked, but I can live with it because it's a damn damage doubler. It's a McDouble damage double whatever. Library, by the way, which is cool. It means I get to replace my Head of Krampus, perhaps for a significantly better item like Book of Revelations. Let's destroy Mom real quick. This should be, like, extremely easy. It's a pretty easy Mom fight. Didn't get a deal. To be expected. Let's go up today. I got Boss Rush? Okay. Take a random item. It was an okay one. Let's use a Joker card. Take this and take this as well. I might as well, right? I got Hearts for Days. I should have broken them to get Tears Ups, but they'll break by themselves over time. I'm not too worried about it. That was incredible. There you go, I did Boss Rush. Some dude was asking me in the comments a few days ago. It's just some dude. It like sounds so disparaging. Someone asked me in the comments a few days ago to do Boss Rush. There you go, that's the closest you'll get to me doing Boss Rush. I'm usually never on pace for it anyway. The fact that I am on this run is crazy to me. But yeah, you know, that's the closest you'll ever see to me doing Boss Rush. I'll walk in and then I'll teleport out after grabbing an item randomly. I didn't actually even pay attention what the other pedestals were. All I saw is that I got Brittle Bones, and I was like, you know what? That's good enough. Out of all the possible items I could have gotten from Boss Rush, that's definitely in the upper half. So I am not complaining about it. Bro, you can't hit me. He can't fire diagonally. Actually, it's not even diagonally. It's omnidirectionally. I got a full 360 degrees of freedom as to where I can shoot. Bro can't do that. He simply has not unlocked those extra dimensions yet. He's only got 2 directions of freedom. You know why I'm going so fast now, actually? Besides the fact that this run is just extremely powerful. It has been announced to me that dinner is ready. And I need to finish this run now. This is why I was hesitant to record before dinner, man. Because I didn't know when dinner was going to be on. But now I just gotta hurry the hell up, man. I gotta hurry up. And I gotta get my ass in gear here. It's been very easy, thankfully. Because this run is absurdly powerful. Kill Mom real quick. Mom's heart, much rather. It lives, much rather, if we're being really pedantic about it. Okay, a deal, perhaps? No deal. I did say I'm going fast, and I want to end this fast, but come on. When you're given the Hush floor, I kind of gotta go here. I got Steam sale. I got, like, I need to go here, man. Be foolish to pass this up now. There you go, another Tears Up. That's pretty neat. What do we got in these item rooms? Dogtooth is probably what I'll take there, and I'll take this because it breaks the Tears cap. Oh, wow. A holy card. What's this? Magician? That's gonna be good on the fight. Might as well take that. I don't have a reason to have the paperclip on me anymore. And then we're just gonna park our crosshair in there and enjoy, basically. Enjoy having the aiming be done for me. I can just dodge instead, which is pretty nice. Plus I got the Magician, which is keeping me hella safe. It's like the soul on steroids. Alright, park your crosshair on there and go to town. This might take a while, but it might also be quick, who knows. Let's see how good the Magician is. It is actually extremely good. What the hell? They're all, like, curving away. Does it have, like, a limited time? How long it lasts? I don't actually know how long it lasts. It lasts for the room, right? Or does it, like... Is it a timed thing? I don't know, man. Ah, man. I love me an AFK Hush fight. So you come here often? Welcome to my financial podcast where I talk about which cryptocurrencies you should invest into. That's what this becomes now? That's just how it goes? Oh, no. I lost my mental. My holy card. Did my Magician wear off? I have to know. I think it did. I think it wore off. Oh well. Man, Hush really is just a fight where you just kind of stand still for a lot of it, huh? It helps even more when you've got the ability to just, like, not have to aim. Like, I'm literally playing the game one-handed right now. And here I was being like, oh man, it should be a fast run. Oh boy, Hush lasers. They got me good with those. Got me good with those, buddy. Doesn't matter, though, because you'll still die anyway. You can summon as many ads as you'd like. It's not going to stop my wrath from unleashing upon you. Alright, he's dead. Go, 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 go. This has to be the right way, because I just walked past the special room, which means I have to be on the way to the boss. That's how it works, right? Copium. That's how it works. I might as well check this. I don't know why I wouldn't. Oh, I get another deal. And they're blind, so I'll just grab them. Duality, that's funny. And betrayal, that's useless. Okay. You cannot stop me, I am too powerful. Why are you trying to put up a fight? I will look for my secret room. It's right there. A judgment card. Well, too bad I don't have a reroll, but I'll play him anyway. That's not the judgment. Okay, whatever, you're not useful to me anyway. It's a demon beggar. Turns out it didn't even matter. Alright, Isaac. Let's go, let's do it. Let's do it, buddy. He is getting destroyed. Isaac was not ready for this. He's not cut out for this job. He's not getting paid enough for this. Just to get destroyed from something like this? Come on, man. Poor guy. He deserves better. But oh well. You know, it's a realization I had the other day, like something that I discovered. I feel like a job that must suck ass to work in, or like must be like soul draining as hell, must be working for like an ad agency nowadays. Especially if you have to make like ads for like online, right? Like say you gotta make like ads on Instagram or like on YouTube or whatever, like for like a mobile game or something like that, right? That must be so fucking soul draining. Like if you're in charge of running like a social media account, which I consider to be part of the advertising, or like you have to make like, I don't know, an ad that's gonna show up on Instagram when people are browsing Instagram or something like that. And though you have to like seem hip and cool with the kids and stuff. So you have to like work with memes that some company executives think are still in, that people still care about, even though they're already outdated, because the meme cycle nowadays is so unbelievably fast that it's almost impossible to keep up with it. You know, that shit must be soul draining. If you're like, because like I sometimes see like ads that are like really well made, because they're like, they have a budget behind them, right? They're like well edited, they're like well made. I've got like a production budget behind them. But then it's like, you know, they're like using memes or whatever that are outdated, and I'm like, oh no, which executive in the branch of this company thought that this was a good idea? It happens a lot. But like working, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if you're getting paid enough, it wouldn't matter, right? Doesn't matter how soul draining your job is if you're getting paid a lot. You see, you know, furry artists complain about it all the time. And not all of them, but some of them always be like, I hate this, I hate drawing this degenerate stuff. But I'm not talking about normal furry art. That's whatever. I'm talking about, like, you know, the pornographic kind. They hate drawing that stuff, and yet they do it because they know it pays, like, crazy. They get, like, extreme amounts of money out of it. Because for some reason, every furry is extremely rich. I guess it is an expensive hobby at the end of the day, right? Just getting yourself a fursuit is already expensive as hell. So it makes sense as to why furries tend to be extraordinarily rich. And pay a lot for commissioned art. But that is also like something, I guess, that just comes from the nature of it being somewhat niche, right? I feel like if you're gonna commission an artist to draw you something, and it's a niche thing, you must be ready to pay more. Solely because, well, it's harder to find artists that are willing to draw your niche stuff, right? Damn, I'm getting like way ahead of myself here. I'm talking about like all kinds of things. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, ad agencies. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, right, if you're getting paid, it wouldn't be that soul draining. If you're getting a big payday whenever you do your shit, fair enough, but it's still like, it's kind of cringe, right? It's gotta be a little cringe. There's no way it doesn't feel wrong having to edit like a, I don't know, like what would be like an outdated meme at this point? Like having to edit like a, I don't know, man, like these memes get cycled through so fast, I don't even know what it would be. What would be like an outdated meme at this point? Some outdated meme edit, you know? Like Spider-Verse is on its way out, like say you still have to do like a canon event meme right now. Like I would argue, at this point, why would I bomb there? I already found the secret room. Oh my god, Dark Bum, go crazy. Go to town, bro. Like say, you know, like the Spider-Verse canon event memes are on the way out now. They're you know, they're a little worse for wear. I'm not gonna find any more items. I don't care. I'm gonna just kill the boss real quick. They've run their course. People are over it and stuff. If you have to like make one, like if you see one pop up as an ad in like a couple of weeks time now, you'll know that was like some executive that's like, oh dude, the Spider-Verse movie is so hip with the kids right now. We gotta like advertise using that, and it's gonna be something. I am not doing a void today. I gotta eat dinner. I got a scheduled dinner appointment. I'm already overtime, but thank you very much. I'll see you next time. This was a wonderful run.